Hello, hello, and welcome to beautiful Kansas Speedway. Today we got 40 laps on offer in one of my favorite cars. It's the ARCA car, the Gen 6 Chevy SS for today. Got a pretty good qualifying spot, especially for this strength of field. So we're going to start in 11th. Pace car is already off, and we're going to kind of see what's going to go on here. Get a little bit of hesitation from everybody on the start. Going to be up to third gear before I cross the start-finish line and see what happens. Definitely not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers. These guys are better. I will say a lot of these guys at the lower numbers are, some of the better guys in the lobby. We're 3 wide, 7 thinks better of it. Gonna get a little tight. Am I clear high? Yeah. But I'm going to stay low for right now. I'm not going to try to go up, or I'm not going to try to block anybody either. If they want to go, let them go. Especially, given these guys are higher iRating guys. 7's going to back out of it. It's going to leave us side by side. So far, everyone's kind of minding their P's and Q's. All right. Oh, God! Okay. And we stalled the car. That's absolutely awesome.
Come on, track limits, keep it between the lines. Right, the guy ahead of us is Elliot, car number 21, A license.
I don't even know what happened there, but that sucks.
John, man, I appreciate you, man. You could have ended a lot of races right there, brother.
He's just done 13.41. John is pitting from P22. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
Well, that's unfortunate. Spun there. I will always say something cheeky in the chat, but that's unfortunate. I didn't want to be lap traffic, but not much I can really do there. So now it's going to switch from this to trying to, I guess, just recover safety rating if that's possible.
On exit, we should be in position. 22. John behind is pitting.
It's definitely not the way we wanted to do things, but you can't always have those good races where everything goes your way and whatnot. So I guess for the time being, while we're still in the lead lap, might as well just drive and I guess see what happens later on in the race. As long as we stay on the lead lap, and these guys wreck, we should be able to gain some positions. Looks like we might be pulling away just a little bit. If the leaders battle, we can get going somewhere. I got to make up 19 seconds. But I don't know how we're going to accomplish that, but we're just going to see what happens. Lots of laps. We're only 8 laps in, so as the tires start to fade, if the gaps stay, constant, then we should be able to somehow gain spots, because I know wrecks will happen. Outside of this, I did recently take part in the 24 Hours of Spa.
I'm sorry, that was clear.
Definitely a fun experience for me. I enjoyed it thoroughly, even though we didn't get the result we wanted. We had some issues and had to pull out of that. So, you know, my takeaways from that event are gotta plan it just a little bit better as far as my side of things. It was a kind of a last minute idea to just run it. And, you know, all things considered, I had a lot of fun. If you haven't tried GT racing on iRacing, definitely worth the time, definitely worth giving it a shout. Whether it's GT3, GT4, the occasional GTE race, all a real good amount of fun. Takes a little bit of getting used to, especially with, you know, the way the tires behave and whatnot. But at the end of it, all things considered, you know, it's fun. Next thing I got to do is I have to start working on getting better in downforce cars, like Formula cars and prototype GT cars. That would make me happy. Whew. Yeah, although it looks like, sad to say, leader might be running away with about a quarter second ahead of the side-by-side duo that is second and third. Yeah, they're still side-by-side. It's a big group of side-by-side, actually. Leader's not catching me by a whole big amount. Actually, lost a lot of time.
Behind us now.
My bad, I'm alright.
One lap ahead.
Chop
The lap time was at 31.25.
You're good, man. I listened. It's all good, brother. Appreciate the apology.
Got a good lobby here, it looks like, for the most part. Looks like now the 4 is clear up into second place.
Continue being in the gas and you see someone wrecking in front of you.
Looks like we got a wreck.
0.07.
Sorry for ringing over there. I thought I don't know if I shot
Thomas, he's reeling you in. The gap's now.
So we're going to gain some more spots that'll lessen the pain of being down here.
Really? Really?
Looks like we got quite a few guys getting wrecked. Got some smoke there off to the right, so going to be up to 18th when all's said and done.
The 18.
So it looks like one car is damaged.
The next car is
So that's the 18. Yeah, he's going to pull it down to the apron.
Their rating is 2.8. Marshall is pitting from P.
And we've got...
Should be
Whoa!
behind when he comes out.
Forgot that we've been running about 14 laps. Trying not to hit the wall, and looks like we should get up into at least 15th position. And that's such a high strength of field lobby that, you know, we're able to gain I rating even if we get a 15th. And I think that's the main part of these higher up splits. It's just for someone like me, survive, try to keep your nose as clean as possible. Don't damage the car too much. Alright, so it looks like the 1 and the 4 may battle, so I'm hoping that they get side by side, so that allows me to have the time to maybe scoot away and avoid being lapped, because, you know, as much as I don't want to be lapped, it's critical because then I can't lose positions. I can only gain. Although it looks like these guys are actually kind of staying in pit lane, so they'll be a few laps down. Definitely burnt up the tires already, but it doesn't help that I got spun, so sadly, not much I can do. And it sucks because I thought I had a good chance at this, and if I just played my cards right, I thought a top 10 would be in the works, but I'll take the 13 I rating, and if we get any safety, that'll be a bonus. Trying to climb my way back to the A Oval license so I can get back to the Cup Series weekly races. As I say that, move up into 14th. So, you know, these guys think no positions are worth it. And given their higher I rating, they will stand to lose if they don't 100%, you know, finish in the top 10. That does have a gripe for me. You know, they have to do better as far as spreading out the splits. So, you know, if you have a single split race, you can't have the winner losing, you know, the I rating first. And that does happen when you're high enough, like the 6.0, 7.0 guys. Although there's not much I can do. I think I'm going to be a lap down. I've burnt the life out of my tires, so definitely was just trying too hard to catch up and, you know, get everything back. So it looks like 1.6 seconds out the back. I don't want to be a part of that battle. I do not want to decide that battle. But you never know what's going to happen. Whew. Really got just wicked loose there, and definitely it's going to be a very interesting final 10 laps, especially when people start to wreck. If they don't wreck right away or make the pits, I'm SOL as far as picking up positions now, because these guys are right on my tail, and I don't think I got it enough to run away.
The captain, P1 behind is now 1.07, 1 lap ahead.
Yep, there's 6. Tenths of a second back. I'm going to give it to him low. Not going to fight.
That lap was at 31.91.
And we got somebody else. I guess they got out of pit lane and whatnot. There we go. We got one to the inside. Stay up as high as possible. Let them clear me. And with that, I should be up into 13th.
Just done at 32.26.
So there is that. And then after that, I have a gap out of second to a little gaggle of cars. I think, though, for the time being, as long as I kind of stay behind these guys and, you know, don't push too hard, I should be able to kind of stay relatively safe from being lapped. Guess that's somebody spin.
The gap is now 15 seconds. The last lap time was at 32.33.
Yeah, the tires are
Temperatures increasing.
gone.
It's now 107 Fahrenheit.
Tires are gone, but you know what? All things considered, I'm just glad that got the car started, and probably should have clutched in when I spun. Oh man! Well, I'm glad that the wall didn't suck me in there. If this would have been the older Twisted Sister ARCA, I am 90% sure I would have just screwed my race there. I would have yawed out too much and, well, would have got snuck onto the wall and hit with the classic ARCA glue. You can't even fit a paper between my car and that wall at this point. I really am pushing this thing to its limits.
13th place. Gap to E4 behind is now 1.50, 1 lap ahead.
Actually pretty happy that looks like we got some people, more people dropping out, so we're just gonna gain up. And that's what I mean when, you know, sometimes it helps to have these longer races where you're able to just kind of compartmentalize and get in your own rhythm, ignore everything, and just kind of collect whatever's available. And I realize now that this race is still so far from over. Here I am thinking we were closing in on the end of it. I look down, it's only lap 27. So head back down, and you have to see what happened to all these guys figuring out why they all wrecked. It's pretty insane in a 3.5k lobby that I'm up to 12th on attrition. Pretty sure there were 24 cars, so half the lobby is dead. Or at least a lap down. Ugh! There's a hit to the wall. Thankfully, we don't get any further X's or anything. We keep it going, running the high side. I'm feeling like Kyle Larson right now, running up high. Though I won't dare, I'm not too confident in how close I can get to the wall. Oh, man. Please stay low. Don't rise up off of 4. We got a car slow. It's the 18 car. I don't know what happened to him there, but you got it, buddy. Cool, he's clear inside. I have to figure out how to drive this track. So all my teammates are running a little bit faster times than I am. And, you know, it'll come in time, but time is really of the essence. Ooh, scrape the wall ever so slightly. Gotta be careful scraping the wall on entry. That can really unsettle the car. Oh, 11 blinks in front of us. Not too bad.
I just don't care no more. You're just blocking mid-corner, hitting the wall and the exit. Like, come on, guys.
Everybody's starting to clap that wall. Tires are a premium now. And, you know, it's also kind of sad we got some people blocking in the field for Lord knows what position. This late in the run, I mean, I understand the need to block this late in the run. Wow, you can see all the way up ahead, the leaders are gone.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Okay, so they've caught me up by about 3 seconds. The gap was, I believe, at 15. I got some dust on the track. Got this one guy, the 10 low, so he's actually got a little loose. Might have made contact with the wall. I'm almost, in a way, glad that it turned out the way it did, because I know for a fact that my tires would have been deleted had I tried to run up with the leaders. I'm going to let this guy have it. No need to fight. And he clears me. It's a good save. Getting pretty sideways. Oh, that's a hard hit. That's hurtful. Yeah, that hurt the car a lot. Yeah, that's a definite 2x right there. Yeah, you can see he's got a lot of problems. You know, he didn't wreck the car fully, but that's about as close as you can get. All right, we got 5 laps to go. So we made it through. Still in 12th position. Still got a gap of at least 10 seconds, I would like to say, over the car in 13th. Slowly but surely doing what I gotta do. Yep, oh, I was right. It's about 11 seconds to gap behind. Got really wickedly loose there, and I think the 10 hit the wall again behind me. So that's unfortunate for them. Alright. Trying to stay low. Woo. Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of damage. He's not dropping spectacularly. I'd say maybe a 10th a lap. But, you know, I'm not really concerned with fighting him. It's more so, I think I may put it again. It's more so just making sure I make it to the end without any more damage. We already managed to get 2 to go, so that's a plus. That's one thing. The laps will never line up with how many to go, just because you have to complete, obviously, the last lap, so it ticks technically over to lap 41. But because we're a lap down, almost threw it all the way right there, yapping. But white flag is in the air. We're going to get the checkered on lap 40. And I'd say, all things considered, to come away with a 3x, not even a full 4. And to spin in the middle of the pack and not get damaged. But
Yeah, good battle. That was fun.
wanted more. Couldn't really get more. But off of turn 4, gonna come down. I'll collect 12th place and on to the next one, boys.